well, hello and welcome to my Christmas home decor tour. Disclaimer, I am a day later than I said that I was going to be because I thought I'd get further. I really still thought that I would get outside done, and it's just not happening. The weather is not cooperating. When I have time to go outside, it's raining and crappy, and I'm just not going to get sick to put up wreaths on the porch. I'm not going to do it. So yeah, has not happened. I have not gotten out there and done that yet. So I will stick that into some other video once I finally get out there and get that done. Also, I have not done my office yet, and I'm debating. I'm not sure at this point if I'm still going to or not. The tote's in there, but I just haven't gotten to it. And I'm definitely not doing the spare room, which it's been my deposit of purchases, so there's reason for that. But in any regard, last year, because I had gotten sick over the holidays, I went through and did so much stuff, pulled out every like Christmas thing almost that I owned, had a tree in every room, and I got sick. And then I didn't host Christmas, and then I was sick all the way through New Year's, and then all of a sudden it was another year, and I didn't even know it happened. And then I had to take everything back down, and it just was a lot of work for no reason, it felt like. So I decided this year that I was just going to do less, even though I'm going to take my turn at hosting because I didn't get to last year. So I'm going to host this year again, but I'm just not doing it. I'm not going overboard. So what I'm trying to go for, obviously in the kitchen, I like the little bit of whimsy to the MacKenzie Childs, but I have MacKenzie Child a little bit in there all year anyway, and I had to bring out my squirrel. But for the rest of the house, other than my bedroom, of course, well, upstairs is different, but for the rest of the downstairs, I was just trying to go for like a simple woodland Ralph Lauren-y kind of thing or whatever, by just having plaids and antlers and feathers and bring some nature in, even in a glitzy way or something like that. So I decided then what better to wear to do this video than something kind of Ralph Lauren equestrian. So of course I've got my Ralph Lauren boots, some riding breeches with the velvet inside, and a flannel dressy plaid top. And I think it's the perfect look to go right along in with my house. So without further ado, let's get started. And as I always do, I'm going to start here at the back door. And this year, with going simple, trying to go simple, I decided just to use this star. I think I'd got it in a gift exchange one time, like, you know how you take a gift of a certain value and you don't know what you're gonna get, and I don't think I ever used it, and I found it down the cellar, and I thought, it's simple, it's cute, I'm gonna throw that on the back door. So here it is. I like it. All right, continuing around up the kitchen as always then. Okay, so going up into the kitchen now then, we will stop on the end here first, I guess. I have got my wild arrangement made up with a MacKenzie Child, like really cute picks and the bow and the bee in there and some sparkle. And this vase has these birds on it. My mom's like, oh, I have these little brass birds that look just like those birds, so she brought them over and I used them here with that. So cute. In the kitchen, like I said, I've been saying I'm trying to be minimal, I think, with how much I'm doing this year, because last year I went overboard. I had everything I owned out and I got sick, and then it sucked taking it all down. So let's just minimize that problem. I've got my candle here burning, sweater weather, and my mug's out, of course. Over here, I think I need a bigger MacKenzie bowl. It's a little much fruit for that, but I've got just this whimsical like tree here. I actually have two of these, but the other one was too tall to fit here, so I just put the one. I changed out my hand soap, but not the Mrs. Meyer's yet, but I will get that changed out after. I put just a little nativity on the shelf here. Of course, I had to bring out my squirrel though. You'll remember I got him either last year or the year before at Petitti, so had to bring him back up there into the garland. And then as I get cards, there's these little clips, and I'll put my greeting cards up there. Tied some MacKenzie ribbon on there, and I've got my apron for baking on a nail there. Down here for the dogs, I put their picture from last year with Sienna and their little stockings, and they've got a little truck, the Christmas Express, bringing some bones and that. So put that there for them. And then over here on the island, I've got my Pepsi sitting there. Just minimal. I put the Sienna plate inside my cake dish, just to add a little bit. And got this sign out from Hobby Lobby last year. Christmas is all about Jesus. I added these picks in this year from Michael's with the faux oranges. I put one up top as well there. And then I've got my different dog pictures, a few of them that fit. I did this up last year. That frame thing was from Hobby Lobby a few years back when they had the leopard stuff, leopard Santa stuff, which so was the countdown, and the plate was from there. And you'll remember this deer from Kraynak's last year. He is adorable. But that's it. That's what I did in the kitchen. And I like it. I think it's still enough of an impact. I think it's good. What do you think, Dante? What do you think? Yeah. Oh, Coco has to come see too. All right, let's go around into the dining room now then. All right, so then going in around the corner, you'll notice I did buy something new. Aside from the table, I showed you that I got that, but I am loving it for the holidays. But I went in Michael's, I saw that deer. He was 60% off. I grabbed him. Isn't he gorgeous? I think he's just gorgeous. He's perfect. I was trying to go simple and woodland Ralph Lauren-y, and I think it nailed it. He's easy to move if I need the table. I mean, I've just got this runner from Meander Hill, some black candlestick holders, one little garland strewn along that matched his. This is hooked to him. Well, it came on him. And yeah, love it. I'm loving it. So that is what I did for on the table. Just simple. On the mantle, you'll notice I did have my dad come and change out my pictures for me. I had picked up, there were 4 of these actually, at, oh, where did I get the garage sale for Animal Charity. There were actually 4 of these fox hunt prints, and I picked out 2 of them and had my dad hang them for me for a change, and he put up the other sconce on the side that matched that one. He didn't get it quite centered, but I didn't have the heart to tell him, so it's close enough. I'll live with it. We'll fix it when I put the other picture back, but I think I'm gonna leave this for a while. And I left my pheasants out with them, and I've got that deer votive holder that I picked up last year at Root. Just some greenery and pheasant feathers and antlers stuck in there with that. Simple, kept it simple, but it's still festive and I like it. And then on the sides of the fireplace, I use the candlesticks that I had on the buffet in the fall. I like it. It's way less for me, I know, than I normally do, but I like it. And then of course I've got my nativity set out. I think I've talked about this before. When my parents first got married, they bought this and painted it. It was like a kit thing, and then I inherited it. And it's the nativity set that I use. And I've got to get new Advent candles. I tried to piece together from years before. It's supposed to be 3 purple and 1 pink. I've got a little time, so I'm going to stop and get that. And then I bought this at Hobby Lobby 2 years ago or last year because I liked the antler part of it. But I do think they still have it. If they do, I'll link it for you. But yeah, had to have a nativity out, but definitely, I think it's still impactful, but it's simple and I like it. Let me know in the description box if you picked up anything new this year, or if you went overboard or not as overboard as normal. Okay, so now we'll go into the living room. All right, so on the shoe cupboard here, then I, of course, have my wax tart. Let me back up. So that's what I did. This deer candle holder thing came from a garage sale a few years ago. And I've got my MacKenzie vase in there that I just filled with some greenery picks, pheasant feathers, pit berries, and I stuck some roses into the garland around here just for some color. Yeah. I put my Bona Natal sign up above into the wire there. I like how it came out. Again, just simple. Stuck with the kind of Ralph Lauren-y, like woodland theme thing. Although in here I did start to add my leopard in, of course. Over here, again, I'll back up for you a little bit. Coco's bed's on the floor here. And she's modeling that for you, one of her beds. Okay, so put the little Santa hat on my leopard guy down there. I used one of the trees that are normally on either side of the fireplace, and I didn't realize until I already had it decorated that it wouldn't fit into the crate. It was technically just a titch too tall, so it's actually in front of the crate. But I just put on my ornaments that had to do with Italy. So I've got a Tower of Pisa one, the Bona Natal, my little gondola guy. This one is just like wishes and things you're grateful for. We made that at Advent Luncheon. This one, because I bought it in Little Italy, and the Italian Christmas prayer, and I didn't have anywhere else to put the New Year's bucket, so I stuck that in there as well. My junk bowl, of course. I've got here another nativity scene that I had picked up at the Christmas store down in Berlin a few years back, and I just put it in this lantern. I just sat it in there. I think last year, you'll remember, I picked this up at an antique store up in Cortland, and yeah, again, just with some feathers and things stuck in. I've got the little dog sign with the plaid around the edge. And yeah, simple. I changed it out, and I changed over the blankets again. Coco, you're not in your normal spot on the couch. Come on, it's picture time. Oh, all right. It's because you're on the chair. Ha, now you got down. You got down. Oh. Ain't you dancing? You dancing? You dancing? Okay. On the chair, I just covered a pillow with a plaid throw cover from Shein Home, a throw from Hobby Lobby. Coco's modeling her other bed instead of the couch. Okay, so on the ends of the couch, on the end tables, I just left those little topiary trees that I had out at the late fall again. I thought they still fit with that, so I just wanted to leave them there. And then I've got some Santa pictures that didn't fit on the wall. Oh, I forgot to show you the wall coming out of the kitchen too. I'll go back and show you that. From when I was little and when my dad was little and that. And changed out the pillow covers here as well. The plaid ones were, again, from Shein Home, so I could tag those for you. The leopard ones were clearance from Halloween 2 years ago at Michael's. I'm not sure why they were in the Halloween thing. It's weird pulling back and showing that without a dog on the couch right now. I changed out my picture and put some garland up above the deer picture there as well. And I changed my dough bowl to the antlers. Of course, my tree. Let me go back and show you the Santa wall real quick first. Hi, Dante. Let's show him. Let's show him. So this is at the top of the steps as well, that skinny wall coming out of the kitchen. But I just have pictures from when I was little with Santa, and I picked this up at Hobby Lobby a couple years ago. I just thought it was adorable, Santa working on the truck, on the red truck. And some pictures when my dad was little and pictures from me. My mom didn't have any. She was afraid of Santa. So I like how that had come out. Skinny wall. You never know what to do with it. Okay. Over back at the tree then, I have leopard ribbon throughout, as well as a leopard sheet for the tree skirt instead of buying one. But most of the ornaments are leopard. I picked up this MacKenzie one this year at Ivory and Birch. I wish I had gotten more. I might try and stop back over there and get some more just to fill in because I really like it. I had another like big one, but you'll see I ended up using it on the going up the steps because it was a big fat one. I had it on the tree and then I took it off and switched it to there. I think there was some plaid. I thought there was a plaid MacKenzie one that I moved over to here, but maybe not. Maybe not. And then of course I always have the owl at the top of the tree looking down, and my leopard robed angel at the top. Definitely some unique ornaments there. Over here I use the plaid deers by the TV. Again, just simple, but carrying through that like Ralph Lauren kind of theme thing there. And going with that. On top of all my pictures and things too, I always just tuck some greenery. It just adds a little bit. And Coco is loving this new bed. My mom had brought this over. It was in her basement. I think it had belonged to one of my grandma's dogs. It's like this brass bed, and that piece is just foam. So it needed like a new cover, but I just put a pillowcase over the foam and tucked it under, and she seems to be loving it so far. I think she feels like a little princess with her brass bed. Dante won't really go in it, but I don't know that it's big enough for him. All right, so then going up these steps, my beautiful garland. Let me put a light on at the top for you more. Although it seems pretty well lit up. I'll just go with it. It's pretty well lit. And then I can turn it on at the top. I thought I had more of these. This is what I thought I had added into the tree. But I picked these up last year at Ivory and Birch. No, I think these ones might have been from Petitti's. They're by that Bella. And then this is MacKenzie from Ivory and Birch with some plaid to it. And this is the one that was the huge one that I just picked up this year. It's like velvet red and green and MacKenzie. And I had it on the tree, but I just think it looked better here, being it was like so big. I don't know. And then I repeated up through. So let me put the light on up here. We'll come to her you could see down. I like how the stairway came out. Again, simple, easy. All right. This lady here then, I've got her outside the bathroom this year, and just came out wonderfully. I brought my little set of Amazon books up, and I've got this cute little sign about shopping. Put the Gucci brooch on her, pearl tree, and a Chanel book to the other side. All right, in the bathroom then, I do want to state and let you know that I did not find the little Santa yet. So when I do find him, I'll either set him here, possibly with that lavender tree, or I'll set him here on the opposite of the soap on the sink, I guess. I'm not sure. But I didn't find him. Or I could put him in them shelves. He might look cute here if I clean up like my lipsticks and that. I've got my deer on the back of the toilet. But this is new, what I've done here on the wall. And I love it. I think last year I put up like a Santa picture that I had found and a garland that had like purple stuff in it. Well, I went to a place in Columbiana this year called Lux Living. I wasn't sure what to expect of it really. Oh my God, their stuff was so gorgeous. I went there on a whim after a funeral even. Like I wasn't intending to shop. I just wanted to see because they have really weird hours. And I found these skis and I just thought they were the most adorable thing. I did, they just had like twine holding them together. I did put the greenery and the bow on there. But I just thought they were adorable, and I didn't know what I was going to do with them, but I bought them anyway. And I thought I maybe would do something with the wreath, like for the door or something, but then when we went on the home tour down in East Palestine, a lady had ice skating stuff, like throughout her house. That was her theme. And she had it in the bathroom and ice skates hanging on the wall. And it gave me the inspiration. I'm like, oh my God, skiing, right? Yeah, let's do skiing. So every one of these pictures here, I do need to fix like that one. You can see it's a little off. I got to put a mat behind it yet. All I did was go, these frames were just from Everything's a Dollar. And I went on Pinterest and typed in Italian skiing, vintage skiing. And there's a picture where instead of a ski lift, they had like the horse drag you up. All of these were supposedly taken in Italy. Supposedly. I can't verify that. But, yeah. I just love how it came out. Let me know what you think down in the comment box. But, yeah. And I just printed out pictures from Pinterest. Framed them and made a collage around the skis. I like it. Okay, so heading out then into the bedroom, which is the last room that I have gotten done. I did not do anything with the spare room. It is a complete mess. Nobody's staying here. And I've just been throwing all the gifts that I've been buying on top of the bed. So nobody could stay here if they wanted to. I do need to still wash my bedding. So I have not yet changed out the bedding. That's why I said, like, it's been harder, I think, to do less in a way, which is crazy. So my vanity is a mess again. I've got my little Merry Christmas sign in front of the Buddha there. Didn't change much with that. Didn't change anything here, just added the Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas sign, which I might move to my nightstand, possibly. I did do my tree, though, because I had to. There's something about laying in bed with a lit Christmas tree in the winter, watching TV. I tied the curtains with ribbon like I did last year. I put this picture here. I need to bring up a greenery pick and put it on top of there yet. Tied the curtains. Nothing different there. I put some garland around the headboard though. Okay, guys, like, yeah, I need to get in this video somewhere. Need to. And then on the end, I put my black velvet tree and took down the orchid and But the black velvet tree and the gold trees. And then this little piece, I'm not sure. I've got to see if I can glue it back on. It just popped out of the frame. I don't know. The frame's like a resin or something, and that little piece popped out. So I'll get some of that magic glue and fix it up, I guess. Huh. What do you think? Yeah. All right, so that is all that I did. I may try and get the office done. All right, well, thank you for watching. I'm going to leave you here. I hope that you enjoyed it or got some inspiration for yourself. And yeah, I'm happy with how it came out. Less is definitely feeling like more right now. So yeah, if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and make sure you hit subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Buon Natale!